Hey y'all, so listen, I'm gonna make this quick. I am recording Sagittarius video for the second time. This is your love session for singles and for people that are in relationships. I don't care what kind it is. I'm not gonna repeat myself this evening because it's my second time. And that's all right. Okay, a little technical difficulties. I think we're still in a retrograde, but what we are in that I'm truly happy about is yesterday, May 21st, there was a full moon in Sagittarius, and it was the flower moon. How sweet, right? Flower moon. And in June, on June 20th, Sagittarius will have a full moon in the strawberry moon. So flowers and strawberry sounds great. But what didn't sound great is because this is my second, oh, by the way, I am opening up sessions for all of you people next month. My website is turning into a much more in detail labor of love. You know what I might do, you guys? I have a mirror. You know what? Let me put this on pause. Let me try this for a minute. Let me take a quick recess. I think I figured out. All right, you guys. I think I found out a little system. I wouldn't say uncomfortable, but it's a little weird. I might try something new. So you guys, I'm going to tell you what. I told you guys I find it very strange to like talk to thin air. Like I'd rather sit in front of a mirror and talk to myself. Not because I'm narcissistic, but just because it's a person, right? But anyway, Sagittarius, I will be opening up my sessions for you guys. My website is taking a little longer, so I will just have a scheduling system or a link or an email system for you guys to email me. I said June when I first started. I remember a client came to me and she said, I knew you were going to be different. Not to say that everybody else isn't, but you know, I wasn't ready because this was like somewhat of a hobby to get me out of my funk. And if any of you guys watch any of my beginning videos, I was like on my deathbed. Like I was ready for fucking hospice. Okay. Like take me to hospice. So this has definitely brought me back to life in more ways than one. I have grown. I am still growing. I tell people all the time, you know, when you can be vulnerable and powerful, those are two dynamics that, you know, are not easy to come by and not easy to perform. And when I look back over this project or this, you know, new door that's opening to me, I have grown. I have grown from the people that helped me when I used to be a viewer. And I've just grown within myself. You know, my crown chakra and my third eye chakra is kicking. You know what I'm saying? So this has been a labor of love and I enjoy it. And unfortunately, this is my second time recording you guys videos. So I'm just going to paraphrase as quickly as Jupiter's law can be concise and let you know what I saw. This love session, right, is going to be, like I said, for people who are already in relationships, for someone who has just met someone, or if you're single, what to expect from someone that you might meet, okay? So if you just met someone, obviously you're not really in a relationship unless you go to Vegas and do the damn thing, you know, which you can. But when I first started, well, what I'm going to tell you what's going to be covered is your beliefs about love just for June 2016. I mean, the tarot cards may show something that may hit home for you, but I'm going to show your beliefs about love, Sag. I already have a card out because this fell out, right? I'm going to show you for June 2006. Let me get my cards out while I'm talking. Okay. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have looked, you guys. It was a King of Swords upside down. I wasn't going to shuffle the cards on screen because I'm going to take a long time. But I'm going to go ahead and do it because shit, I thought I had it laid out before I started this video, but apparently I didn't. So you guys look forward to, you know, coming to me if you need you know, a session with me. I've had some clients here and there, but, you know, I thought my website would be up, but that's all right. You know, I will I will find a way for you guys to come to me if you need me. And I will be more than happy to assist you. And when I mean you, because my website's not up, my website's not up, so I don't have the details on what to expect during the sessions. But I do not prefer a lot of long emails because when I talk to you, the situation that you may have wanted to see me about may change, and you may just say, you know, forget it. I'm going to put that there because it was there. So I'm going to leave it there twice, but it was in reverse. I'm going to put it there. Sorry, you guys, because that's the second time I saw it. So what I'm going to cover, let me get this out the way. So for your sessions with me, I will be doing Skype sessions for people that are overseas. and phone sessions for people that are here in the country. I only have 3 price tiers that I prefer to work with because anything else is too much pressure. And I can only speak for myself. For me, there's a way that I want to be able to interact with you, and there's a way that I would like for you to interact with me. I've been very generous with some of my clients with my time because for me, I have other skills outside of practicing and learning the tarot that I incorporate with my sessions with you. Now, I don't mind, no subject is really off limits for me per se, but I will say this, my focus is you as the client, okay? When you have relationship issues, I don't mind sharing what the tarot tells me about the person or what I may pick up prophetically or what I may discern from what you're saying to me. But my focus is how to help you, deal with you, because I believe that as long as I've been doing some of the other things that I've been doing, evangelizing, you know, uh, sharing some of my gifts, I believe everything starts with us, no matter what. I've been hurt. I've been in situations. I have family. I mean, we are all more alike than different. But what I'm learning when my clients come to me, the ones that have thus far, because I have taken some here and there, is that my goal is to help you how to deal with whatever it is that you is. So when we start incorporating other people, yes, there may be insight to things they do or don't do, but my goal is to instruct you on how to deal with whatever else somebody puts in your path, or whatever, however I can build you up is most important. Now, speaking of building up, this relationship, singles, and meeting someone new relationship spread is going to show you your beliefs about love, Sagittarius, for June 2016. Any repeated patterns that you have, your strongest ability to track love, your resentments fell out. I may pull another one. Any assumptions that someone that you are with now or may meet have about you, why they are attracted to you, Sag. How to shift or change any repeated patterns that you have, whether they're negative or good. How to shift or change those, Sag. Okay, and then this is for the person that you're either with now, will meet, or have met. Because some of you guys may watch this, and this is May 22nd. No, May 20. Yeah, today is May 22nd. They'll be released. I think I'm just going to release these. I still have to set up my PayPal the way I want to receive funds from you guys. But for June 2016, Sagittarius, this is going to show the person, their assumptions about you, why they're attracted to you, and how they would like to get to know you. I'm going to save the last oracle deck to pull out the potential future outcome of a relationship you're already in, or a relationship you could, encounter for June 2016, or, if you've already met someone, what could happen. So we'll do those last because I really do like to stay in it. Now, I'm going to go into really briefly, since this is my second time recording, what happened on the first video with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you came up in the beliefs of love section, right? And you came in reverse. And what I was getting out of that whole thing is that Sagittariuses are being used. And you're attracting people who are attracted to your light, because you had the card for your resentment. It was funny. You had the man holding a heart card, which means you have a big heart. A lot of Sagittarius are very loving people. And you had the temple path, which I associate that oracle card with religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs, whatever you believe, atheist, it doesn't matter. Whatever you believe, you resented that. And I think Sagittarius, during this Saturn retrograde, I think we have another year and a half because we were in it for 3 years. I think a lot of Sagittarius, including myself, I can attest to it, have really been working on themselves. Spirituality, religious beliefs, whatever you do, meditation, yoga, whatever your spiritual or religious beliefs are, it does not matter. I can only tell you about my experience because that's what I come from. But a lot of people come from pretty religious backgrounds. And that's why we get off into exploring other things that, we can incorporate in our spirituality. But what I was getting was your strongest ability to attract love was you. You are love, Sag. And that people, you came in reverse, people are making you feel bad about yourself. The same thing people love you for. A lot of Sagittarius are open-minded, philosophical, charismatic, sexy, energetic, passionate, talkative, truthful, blunt, whatever. It was coming up in that first session I did that the same thing people love you for, they hate you for, and that's a mind fuck in itself. Like, I was getting a lot of people being jealous and envious of you. And I was getting that any mate that you're with now, or any mate that you might attract could be a Scorpio or Pisces, and to watch out for them because they were coming in reverse. And unfortunately, Sagittarius, and I know this to be true about myself, which is so funny because the people at my coffee shop, when I come out of my tomb of doing sessions, they're always like, you have your sunglasses on, you're always hiding. I do attract a lot of people to me. And I, men, women, people come up to me. I'm like, do I have a sign on my head that says, I don't mind because I'm used to it. But the thing about it is that you start to attract a lot of people that are broken, people that have substance abuse issues, people that are codependent, people that don't have a light. And so it was so interesting to see, Sagittarius, for you. I mean, I'm redoing it again. But in your first session, for you to resent the temple path and the man holding the heart, which said to me that some Sagittarius hate that they love so much. The Soldier of Love came on too. It was on, and it was like the Soldier, that's the jam by Sade. I'm a soldier of love. And I know me, I love hard, but it was in your resentment. And then how to shift and change your resentment and repeated patterns. Your repeated pattern also for the first session was, damn it, I forgot. But what I was getting is that some Sagittarius feel like they've been doing a lot of work on themselves. They've been working hard on themselves. And people are attracted to that, but yet people take advantage of that. So Sagittarius, for June 2016, since you have this new full moon and then another one, we're the only zodiac sign that in the year of 2016 get 2 full moons in our quote-unquote honor. So next month it'll be on June 20th. The Sagittarius moon will be on June 20th. And this month for May 21st. Was it? Yeah, not today's the 22nd. Yes. So take advantage of that, because I know for me, it's been shit the last 2 years. So when this Saturn is out of our sign and Mercury retrograde, it's like I'm going for the gusto. But I too have at times, and I'll just admit, have gone to God and be like, you didn't get that fucking memo that I sent you, or that email, or that text, and you don't have Twitter, because I don't understand how I'm around here praying, repenting, crying, forgiving folks. People are attracted to me. Everyone thinks I'm beautiful and funny and, sweet and kind and this, but people are shitting on me. And so I had to look at it, even with this channel, like funk after funk after funk, right? And I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for y'all, so it's like, I didn't get it. But now I get it. When I saw that first session, it's like, I had a friend who said to me, you're so beautiful. Like, we had met on a chance meeting, and then now we're becoming very endearing friends again, right? And when she saw me, she was like, I don't remember you being this beautiful. And we were just swapping stories, like, just throwing compliments on each other. She's like, oh my God, your pictures don't do you any justice, and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I said, people don't know what it's like to be beautiful and have everybody hate you for it. You know what I mean? So when someone meets you, Sag, and I think this is a lot of Sages, and they're like, you're so charismatic, you're so impersonable, you're so likable, you're so beautiful, you're so charming. How come you don't have a man? How come you don't have a husband? How come you don't have a wife? Blah, 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 blah. People just like praising you to the utmost. And it's kind of like I thought about Halle Berry, and just like a lot of women in show business, that it's hard to love yourself when everybody hates you. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it's for, speaking your truth, being passionate, being a soldier of love, it's hard to love yourself when everybody hates you. And people are just like, Or you have people that'll be drawn to you because they see this. I don't know how many girlfriends of mine that I no longer speak to or don't have much contact with, because the same thing they praise me for, they're secretly envious of. They love the way I do this, or they love the way I do that, but they got to pick it apart or associate it with something negative. I had one girl say, oh, is that why you were so thin? Because I knew you must have done drugs. And I was like, no, I was thin because I jogged every day for 7 years. And you tend to be a little thin when you jog and eat once a day and work out. No, I don't do drugs. So it's kind of like no one wants to accept, Sag, when you came up as the King of Wands and your beliefs about love. And this is for men too. Sometimes people don't just want to accept that you're just good, but they'll tell you you're good and they'll give you, but they're stabbing you in the back like the Ten of Swords. And I don't get that, but I do get it now. People will build you up and then be picking you apart. So when I've met people in the past in relationships, when people are like, oh, you're so beautiful and you're so smart and you're da-da-da-da-da, how come you're single? How come you have a man? It's like, Well, the same thing you love me for, you end up hating me for. And I don't get that. But I get it now because I just like, you know what? Kung Fu fighting. I'll be like, like Bruce Lee, like back that shit up. Because I'm learning now that people can be attracted to your light and they want to stand in it and they don't want to bring their own. They just want to suck you dry. And when I got the person that was attracted for you, Sadge, and the assumptions they had about you, it was 2 cards in reverse, very spiritual and religious cards. It was the 5 of Pentacles, I believe it was, and it was the 3 of Pentacles. And I always see the 3 of Pentacles as, three's a crowd, someone that's with somebody else. I do attract people too. They think they can have me and say, oh my God, you're great. I would marry, I would love you. You'd be my wife. I would never. But then they got somebody else. So they want to use you. They want to use you for your sex. They want to use you for dates. They want to use you for your cooking. They want to use you for your money. I got that too heavily, Sadge. So Sagittarius, you guys might be on fire right now, or you might be coming out of a funk spiritually, emotionally, physically. You may be on top of your A games. And I know these moons have helped me. I got so much energy today. I was like, I got to sit my ass down somewhere. Maybe I need to go take a fucking walk because the moons just illuminate me. I have a water moon sign. The moons, when they come, I just be like, I'm a moon child. I might start a club. I might even do something, But I want to get integrated in doing my sessions, working with my clients, and see what happens. I don't want to promise you guys nothing that I can't deliver because I'm a hard worker and I'm passionate and I'm charismatic and I'm funny and all the shit that you guys come to me for. I appreciate it. Trust me. But I want people to understand the complexities of human nature, how people will spite you and like you at the same time. I've had women, I'm a giver. I'll tell them this or tell them that. Or when women get around me, it's like they want to step up their game. Even men, when I walk in the rooms, people stand up like, who the fuck is that? I just have a presence. I'm not bragging, but what's wrong with that if I was? You know what I'm saying? I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying, I notice what's been happening to me through my life. And now I see how people have put their motherfucking foot on my neck and didn't want me to shine or didn't want me to have nothing, because sometimes you just possess things that you didn't have to work for. You're just given that, Sadge. So you have to be careful of blood-sucking vampires and people that just want to, with my channel, you guys have heard me bitch and, I don't understand it, but I do. And I want you guys to understand it. You could be beautiful and be broken. You can have lots of confidence, but still have low self-esteem. I do struggle with low self-esteem in a lot of areas of my life, but I'm secure with my insecurities. And sometimes people don't want to hear you be a fighter. I take a licking and keep the fuck ticking. I'm telling you. And I think I was a cat. I know I belonged to the cat family, but sometimes I have 12 lives. Sometimes when you are given spiritual protection and just anointed or just given something, sometimes, people, men, women, I could go on forever, you guys, but I'm just saying that first session that I did really blew me away, because when I saw those cards come up, I was like, damn, if that hasn't been the story of my life, and I'm sure a lot of other Sagittarius can contest to it. It could be one little thing. You could have curly fucking hair and be extremely unattractive, and everybody loves and jealous of your one curly hair, but you could have deformities. Trust me, I've met other Sagittarius women. I know how people have treated me. And so when people say, well, how come you don't come across as being not, because I'm sure of myself and what the Lord has done for me. Even in these, I'm still here, right? So you guys be careful. Be careful of a Scorpio or a Pisces trying to take you down, male or female, okay? Being envious, being jealous, because that was in your car. I don't know what's going to come on now, but I'm going to talk for 18 minutes. So I kind of gave you 2 sessions. So now let's see what the tarot says for this session. Sag, let's get it in. Relationships, singles, people you may meet, people you have already met. Your true beliefs about love, Sag, is the truth. This came up twice. I looked. You want the truth. Your core beliefs about Sag, this is the King of Swords. If you're involved with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, you could also have a partner that's like that. But I believe, because it's in your beliefs about love, I'm not going to equate a person to it. But you believe love is truth. You believe love is honest. You probably believe that love should be straightforward. I know I'm pretty straightforward. Even when I'm not straightforward, I'm straightforward. You know what I mean? Like, you got the hint. So you believe love is true. But sometimes you have a repeated pattern of what? Didn't I just get through saying sometimes I get this as the message card, 8 of Wands. Sagittarius, sometimes you mix words because you're trying to not hurt people's feelings. So even though you believe love is about truth, your repeated pattern is sometimes you don't say what you need to say. I was just singing that song, I'm only a man. I forgot who that is. It's not easy to be me. Because I know sometimes I don't say what I need to say. Say what you need to say. Yeah, because I'm afraid if I really tell you what I got to say, it might hurt your feelings. But, you know, sometimes you got to do that, Sag. You got to speak your piece. I don't always cuss and act a damn fool. But I told y'all Jupiter's law is my alter ego. Yes, if you get me started, I can talk and I will let your ass have it. Okay? But for the most part, I didn't get through life like that. But what does happen when I do speak my truth? It's the truth. I ain't gonna put a lie on you that you don't own. I ain't gonna make up no shit. I'm not gonna purposely try and hurt anybody. When I tell you something, baby, like the sword, it's gonna cut you. And it's going to cut you for your good, you know, because I don't have it in me to just dog people. You know, that's not my style. It don't make me feel good. I don't need to do that. I have gifts of prophecy, clairvoyancy. So I seen you before you was coming. So my repeated pattern, I will admit, sometimes we don't say what we're supposed to say. And you know what ends up happening? All that bullshit comes back to us. You see how these wands are faced up, Sag? When you don't tell people what you want to say and you stay silent, or you don't want to hurt people's feelings, or you sugarcoat, those messages come back to you, okay? That's what I'm getting out of that. What do you resent in your patterns with love, Sag? The goddess of the moon. You resent hidden things. You resent just what I said here. These two cards. This is another spread, but it makes sense for Sag. I believe for June 2016. You resent liars. You resent maybe sometimes that you have the gift of knowing and then you don't use it like you should. You know, I know when I was younger, I didn't waste no time. I hardly had any friends because when they called me, they would ask me for my advice and I would just tell them like straight out. Now that I've gotten older and a little more sensitive and compassionate, I'm always compassionate, but I don't like to see people hurt and downtrodden. So, you know, when someone calls me and they be like this or this, that, I'll be like, let's just cut to the chase. You resent sometimes knowing what you know in love and you don't follow. I feel like Sagittarius, you hold on to exes too long. You hold on to people who have abused you. You hold on to people who have manipulated you, who have mistreated you, family, friends. But since this is a relationship, I'm going to say that you've been involved, Sag, in your past. And for June, you resent that this is a past pattern with you, that you will know, because I can look at this both ways. You don't like lying. You don't like deceptions. You don't like secrecy. You don't like, I mean, most people don't, but some people operate in that manner, you know, and you resent that. I think you resent those patterns in yourself that you know. I'm going to pull another one just because something's telling me to. You resent that you don't feel appreciated by people. So you feel like you're good and, you know, people don't appreciate you the way you should. So for June 2016, Sag, those that are in relationships, I feel like you guys know some shit about your part. We haven't gotten there yet, but I feel like you know some things about a person that you're with. You may have met someone and you already know from the gate that this person ain't cool for you. But you'll go on the second day, you'll go on the third day until they finally do what you thought they did. And then you're like pissed, right? Like, why is it that I can't find the right girl or guy? Because this is for men. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, daddies. Happy Father's Day. This is for men and women. You know, it's like you fucking yourself, basically, you know, on both ends. And I will say this for sure. When you date someone that's not in your league, and I don't mean this conceitedly, but just saying, you know, they're out of your league for whatever reason. You know, they smoke, they drink, and, you know, you're square. Or, you know, they come from a family dynamics that you don't come from. You know, their whole family is a bunch of hoodlums and all your people graduated from Harvard, very educated, don't have no criminal activity. That's not going to work. You know, whatever the dynamics is. Sag, listen. For this month, June 2016, don't put up with the bullshit. Don't wait for somebody to. Don't resent yourself, okay, because you're not appreciated. Stay upright. Stay in your truth, all right? Your strongest ability to attract love, Sagittarius, is your strength. Now, this came out in your other reading, but it came in the repeated pattern. That's where I couldn't remember. This was in the other session. So your strongest ability to attract love is strength. Look at this chick. She got the 8 infinity over her. She got the lion. She got the kingdom. She's a beautiful woman. She looks peaceful. And whether she gets up or she tells that lion to get up and handle her business, she's a strong person. Sagittarius, you guys are very strong people, right? Your strongest ability to attract love, and that's why you don't feel appreciated. This was in the repeated pattern section on the first session, so I'm saying it again. This is the thing. People will come to you because they know that you're strong, but then they won't do what they need to do. They will just ride off your strength until you're just sucked dry, Sagittarius. Okay, they'll look at you. I've had people say that to me. You look like you don't take no shit. Of course I've taken some shit. I've taken shit. Of course I have. I've dealt with codependency, manipulation, and, a lot of this other dysfunctional behaviors. Of course I have. Some of them were passed down. Some of them were taught. But people see that you're strong and they know you've overcame shit. And some people will just come in your life to tear that down. So your strongest ability to attract love, Sagittarius, is your strength. So how to change your resentment patterns of not saying what you should say, lickling, like dummying it down. You are healing. That's how you're going to do it. This was up reverse. So guess what, Sag? You guys are going to have to pray a little more, meditate a little more, clear out your chakras. Whatever it is that you're doing, that you continue to work on yourself, you're going to have to keep doing it. Now, in the first session, you had adventure awaits you. For some Sagittarius, you may be getting ready to travel, take a vacation, go hang out, and you may do it by yourself because the person that you're with may be one of those people that you just haven't had the strength to leave. And I also got show your natural beauty. So for you, Sagittarius, you're healing, show your natural beauty, and an adventure awaits you. So I'm going to put those together in this reading because that was in the last session. Show your natural beauty. Be yourself. Be yourself. Look, notice your blessings. And you are loved, Sag. This is how you're going to shift your resentment. You are loved. An adventure awaits you. So for you single girls that ain't got nobody, go out of town. Have a good time. Book a trip. I don't care if it's a small day trip. Go somewhere, have a good time, enjoy yourself, right? And be your natural beauty. When you're strong, that's a natural beauty. Now, I'm going to go into, if you're with someone, if you're already in a relationship, your assumptions that you may have about your mate, I knew that shit, that they're a liar. I figured that. They're dishonest. They're deceptive. So you may be involved with someone, because I have 2 King of Swords, Sagittarius. And I have a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords. These may be mates. Any assumptions that you have about the person that you're with, going to meet, or have met for June 2016 is that they're not upright. So this is a conflict of interest. You can't believe truth. Love is about truth, but you're fooling around with somebody who's not honest with you. And if they're not honest, they're probably cheating and lying and doing a whole bunch of other shit, Sag, okay? If you're in a relationship with an air sign person, your assumptions about them is probably correct because they're coming in reversed, okay? Why are people attracted to you? Meaning the person you're with now, someone you met, or someone you're going to meet for June 2016. This came up in your other session. So, okay, you guys are showing. People are attracted to you because you're holding it down. Usually when I get this card to me means like somebody who's holding everything close to their chest. But Sag, if you look at this card, this looks like a cross. And you had some religious aspect in your resentment section of the Temple of Path was there, which is definitely a religious spiritual card to me. And a man holding the heart, which means you love and you are connected to God. You're connected to whatever source that you feel makes you feel like somebody else got your back other than you, because you ain't here. Even if you're atheist, you believe something, okay? You believe something, even if you believe in your own self to be. Because in the beliefs about love, Sagittarius showed up as the King of Wands. So I don't care what your religious beliefs are. I believe in God. I believe there's one God. You can call him Jehovah, Allah, whatever you want to call him. But people are attracted to you, Sag, because not only does this look like a cross on the outside of this door, but because you're an outsider, you're a loner, you can handle things because you're strong by yourself and because you're holding it down. Sag, you're holding it down. And people are attracted to this strength and the fact that you look like you can handle anything and that you have the Lord, the good man upstairs, in the air, in the plant, in the whatever you believe, whatever source. I like to keep my sources clear, though. I believe in God, okay? And Jesus is the Son, okay? But whatever you guys believe is cool with me. I ain't tripping. People are attracted to you because they know you have that it factor. They know you got it. They know you got it, okay? So that's why people assume, I'm sorry. Yeah, somebody's attracted to you. No, you're attracted to somebody. I'm sorry, you guys. You're attracted to somebody because of this. This was in your other, it was the other way around, okay? So the assumptions you may have about your mate, there's this honor. Why are you attracted to this person? Because you want them to be like this. You want them to hold you down. So we'll just flip it. No big deal. Same thing. We're going to go into what they assume about you, but it was in the other place. I got confused because this was in why people were attracted to you. But I'm talking about why you might be attracted to somebody. So I'll give you another spin on that. You could be attracted to somebody because you want them to hold you down. You want them to have it all. You want them to be connected to God. You want them to be a leader. You want them to be strong. Sorry, y'all, fucked that up. But we're going to clean it up. So somebody who you're with, their assumptions about you, Sadge. Somebody you're with now, somebody you may meet. Their assumptions about you is this. I still see the same flow of energy to me in this. Their assumptions about you, the Six of Wands reversed. Didn't I say people will love you and spite you for the same thing? Their assumptions about you is that even though your strongest ability to attract love, they don't think you'll have the victory. They think you're weak. Once again, I feel like someone's trying to take advantage of Sadge. I'm getting it all over again in this same session. Somebody's trying to take advantage of you, Sagittarius. I feel like someone's trying to use you. Somebody want to catch you slipping on the sucker stroke. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like when you're going through something, you're vulnerable. I feel like somebody wants to come in because when victory's upright, you got the victory. But I feel like somebody assumes right now that you're not going to make it. That you're not who God said you were. That you're depressed. That you're suffering in some kind of way. And this is not to say you are, but when someone has this assumption about you, if they're not coming in to love you through this place, if they feel like you're in a bad spot, then what are they coming to do? What are they coming to do to you? What are they coming to do if they see you like this? They assume this about you, that you're having strife. I feel like there's some friends, ex-friends, Scorpios, Pisces, that are jealous of Sagittarius right now. Family members, maybe perhaps, exes. And they think that this is going on in your life, or they want it to be. They assume that you're crumbling. They assume that shit ain't gonna work out for you. You may be Sages, if you're really working on your spirituality and healing yourself and, you know, noticing the blessings in your life and stuff like that. Other people that know things about you, Sagittarius, that maybe of a personal nature, people you used to be friends with, you, they are assuming, and any man or woman that comes into your life, they may assume that shit ain't cool for you right now. That you're struggling in some kind of way. So why are they attracted to you, Sag? The Ten of Pentacles. In reverse. You had Pentacle cards in the same space, but they were all religious cards to me. The Five of Pentacles, the Out in the Cold, and Three of Pentacles. I said that. So, listen, Sag. Why they're attracted to you? I'm going to say the tarot is wrong. I'm not getting this. I'm getting some of this. But I'm getting, people assume this about you, Sag, because in the other session, you came up over here. I get people see you as a strength, as a victor. I'm disagreeing with the reversal. I think it's this way. And People are attracted to you because I got the 9 of Pentacles in this position of getting to know you in the other session. So I'm seeing a theme. I think people are attracted to Sag because they think that you guys have it all. I think some people are still wanting to, because when I pulled some clarifying cards, I got some deception from some Scorpios, Pisces, and Cancers, like some people wishing you bad. So this can go either way. The person you're with, you're going to meet, Sag, could still be like, you know, especially if you've been in a long-standing relationship that you know you need to end. But I think these cards are really like this. People are assuming that you're a victorious person, and they want to be in your circle. You see all these people out here looking at this person. Sometimes people, Sag, I believe when you go through stuff, they wonder how did you make it alive? How did you keep continuing to come out victorious? Well, I do believe you got some strength and the Lord on your side and some help, because you are loved. You are blessed. You are healing from a lot of shit that people's done to you, that you've done to yourself. I don't know how many times I be pissed about people. Well, I don't do it no more. That I used to have in my life that did shit over again. So when they did it over again, I was like, why am I mad? So I believe people assume when they see you, like, damn, she looked like she got it all together because you have the 9 of Pentacles. They're attracted to you because they want to benefit from whatever they think you're going to be victorious about. So, Sag, let's just say, worst case scenario. Let's just say you were in a bad car accident last year. I'm getting this message for somebody because I'm not really using a lot of my gifts because I just did a session on you guys, and that's still ruminating in my spirit. Let's just say you were in a car accident last year and you were mangled, and you're a very beautiful, attractive woman because the 9 of Pentacles was in your getting to know you section. How somebody wants to get to know you. They see you as beautiful. They see you as having it all. And now you're a little disfigured. You know, you're not as, you know, you're still beautiful because you still got your light. You still got your spirit. But some women around you are now like, wow. Or say that you were heavy, or you were thin and you lost a lot of weight, or you were heavy and you became thinner and became more attractive, because you can be thin and gain weight and look better, you know. And so now you had a lawsuit because of this, you know, issue. Or like I said, you were thin. People were probably jealous of that, or saying you were too thin. Somebody made a rumor. Say somebody made a rumor. Oh, she looked like she's sick. She got AIDS. Then you plumped up, and now your booty fat, your breast is fat, whatever. You're more pleasingly, because whatever. Now people mad at you. You got the victory out of that. Not to say that people with AIDS don't have, you know, are not healthy looking. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying something that was used for your bad turned out to be for your good. That's what I'm trying to say. And you became victorious. Same thing with the car accident, because I feel like somebody is talking about their physical health and physical appearance, because in the other session you had show your natural beauty, right? You got a whole bunch of money. Now you're wealthy. The person that hit you was the big wig of some big company, and now you just millions rolling in the dough. You can spread love to your family, your heritage. Everything's going good for you now. Somebody's, you know, pissed. So when people see you, they assume that you have it all. And people that know you, that, you know, wanted you to have this kind of going on, but then this ends up happening to you, they don't understand it. Be careful of people trying to use you, Sag, okay? Be careful of people trying to use you for your money, for a place to live, for your ancestral gifts, for your godly giving gifts, for any talents that you have, for anything that they feel like you may come into. You might have people that will hang around you just because they know that somewhere down the line you're going to be victorious, and they want to be a part of that. They want to be a part of your legacy without doing anything. Without doing anything. Okay? And stop trying to heal and fix other people that are broken. Hang around people that are like this, Sag. When someone's attracted to you like this, if they don't have these same qualities, tell them to beat it. If you're in a relationship and someone don't have this shine, or don't have, beat it, because it's going to be an issue. So how are you going to get to know someone or get to re-know somebody? Page of Swords in reverse. You had a Queen of Swords. I think you have a liar in the mix, Sag, an air sign person. that you're either involved with or that you may meet. How are you going to get to know someone? Getting to know each other? Well, if you're already with somebody, you know they're not telling you the truth. Okay? I see this as a liar card. They're going to tell you something, but it's not going to be the truth. So please be careful. Please be careful, because this person could be wanting this to happen to you, could be attracted to you because they think that this is what's going on in your life. I believe you're like this, Sadge, but I think someone may be thinking that this is going on in your life. So they may come and think you're vulnerable and think you're weak and try and get in on the get on. How you going to get to know somebody like this? This don't look good. This don't look good. So Sadge, I feel like, based off the other session that I had with you guys, I'm going fast, but my throat's starting to hurt. Let your past go. See there? I feel like somebody's coming back. That fell out. Let your past go. This is the potential future outcome of the relationship you're in now. So if you're in a good relationship, let your past go. Okay, let go of all these resentments and repeated patterns that you have. Don't do that with your new love or your current relationship. Or if you've started over with the current mate, you guys fell out, you decide to keep it together. Don't keep repeating patterns of not being honest and what you believe about love and your resentments about love. Don't do it no more. Let your past go, Sadge. If somebody comes back from your past, it's an air sign or a Scorpio or Cancer, Pisces, friends, lovers, whatever, don't fuck with them. I'm sorry, but that's coming in strong because it was strong in the last session. Let their ass go, okay? Let them go, because they may not tell you. They're not going to openly tell you, oh, I was jealous of you, or I did some shady shit to you, or, you know, I went to a psychic and put some bad energy on you. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that, okay? They're not. So, you know, use your clear, divine clarity, because the moon card is not always about deception. It's also about intuition. Use your intuition, okay? It's upright. Don't let the shit you used to do in the past come up again when somebody comes back. So if you meet somebody, you know, expect for them to blow a little smoke up your ass because they want to get to know you. They're attracted to you because they assume this, which means somebody's trying to be manipulative and possibly take advantage of you. They think you have this. That's why they're attracted to you, but they assume this. So that sounds like a swindler to me. That sounds like somebody that thinks you have low self-esteem or think that you're weak or that they can come in and take advantage of you. If they're attracted to you because of this, but they assume this about you, then that means they think they can fucking get over. I'm getting pissed just thinking about it because I can feel it. So your future relationship, if you meet an air sign person, watch it. Because you already assume that they're going to be dishonest. And how they want to get to know you again, dishonest. That's all I'm getting is somebody being dishonest. Immature, dishonest, telling you the okie doke, trying to get you on the sucker stroke. And I wouldn't go for the bullshit. Somebody come back from your past, don't fall for that shit. Do not, I repeat, do not. The law of attraction is here. Do not. All right, Sadge, I think that's it for you. The verdict's in. I think that's very clear. The law of attraction. The law of attraction is here, which means you need to not repeat patterns of your past and your beliefs about love and what you resent. I don't care who show up. They could be Earth. You could meet every damn 12 sign of the zodiac. Let your past go. Do not attract anymore what you're trying to stop from doing. Tell people just like the fuck it is. Speak your truth. That's what you believe love is about. If you assume a person you with is dishonest, then you need not be with them no more, okay? You need to just go on with the go on. Stop resenting that you have gifts and that you don't feel appreciated, okay? Stop resenting that. Stop resenting that God is in your life and that you love hard. Just start telling the truth to people about what you want to say, because you are strong, Sadge. You are healing from what you used to do. Notice the blessings, because you are loved, Sadge. So therefore, somebody comes back wanting to sneak in because they're attracted to you because you got it all. They want to get to know you because in the other card, the 9 of Pentacles was here. They want to get to know you because you're beautiful, but they just want to take, and lie, and scheme. Tell them to beat it. Don't attract that anymore in your life, and let your past go. Somebody shows up from your past, it's the air sign, run like hell. Okay? Run like hell. Tell them, be firm, be strong, speak your truth, okay, to them. Tell them, hey, it's over. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you assume they're not being honest. You're attracted to this person because what? They're a liar. I mixed that up, but y'all will get the message. I'm Jupiter's Law. The verdict's in, you guys. I'll see you next month. And please like, share, subscribe. I never remember to say that shit. But yeah, I look forward to working with you guys. You know, I'm gonna believe in the law of attraction for myself, that I will be able to allow people to let their past go and help and heal and bless and love. I want to love on you guys and heal you guys as much as I can. All right? So I will have information in the link some kind of way how you can book a session. And the verdict's in.